word of hope for today, and we hope that you're doing well and God is blessing you. Again, if you got questions, you got comments, you got things you'd like to talk about, we would be glad to do that. And we'd be glad for you to just come join us here at First Lutheran. We would love to have you. We're trying to be a teaching church and a church that brings the gospel to folks. That's what we're here for. I'd like to talk to you today about grudges, holding a grudge. A lot of people, they want to hold a grudge. They want to let these things fester when something happens. Well, here's the problem with holding a grudge, is when you do that, you have just given somebody else control over you. You're not in control anymore. You're letting them control your actions. Kind of puts it in a different slant than a lot of people. They think having the grudge is, having their way. No, you're lost control. When you let other people affect the way you act, the way you're going to treat others and do things, then you, my friend, are holding a grudge and you have just given that person control over you. They don't deserve control over you. That way, let things go. God calls us to forgive. He calls us to move forward. We don't need to hold those grudges. And here's another thing. When grudges fester, when they grow, and things happen in the mind, just so you know, it all happens here in the mind, that's where sin begins, and that's when it begins as it festers to grow, when we have lying, we have cheating, we have murders, we have other things, slander, other things that happen because it grows. And then you have given them the power over you to do things. Don't hold a grudge. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And when we do these things and we try, an eye for an eye and a tooth, I'll show you. Well, here's the thing. I agree with Gandhi on this. He said an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. And I agree with him. We're all going to sit here and poke each other's eyeballs out. Eventually, everybody's going to be blind. We need to move forward. Don't give people power over you. Don't hold a grudge. Be able to let those things go and ask God to help you, and He will. You can't do it on your own. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You can even let go of grudges through Christ who will strengthen you to do that. Can't do it on your own, but you can do it through Jesus. I pray today